Hi everyone, welcome to Rocksteady. My name's Tracy, and yesterday I was due to do a video about the proposed changes coming to YouTube. Um, my main channel is called Crochet Rocks, so if you fancy learning to crochet, just head on over there. But one of my subscribers asked me if I'd heard about the new proposed changes coming to the monetization policy. And to be honest, the end of 2020 has been a complete and utter nightmare for me. So I've not been around as much. So I hadn't. And so she told me that she'd heard that they were planning to increase the amount of watch time. That's 4,000 watch time hours. And they were planning on increasing that, and 1,000 subscribers. They were planning on increasing it to actually hit the threshold for monetization. So I said, no, I've not heard that. And she also heard that if you had a second channel or a third channel, or subsequent channels, then those watch time hours and subscriber numbers would be like an umbrella between the whole of them. So if you had 400 on one and 600 on the other, that was fine. So I said, well, I've not heard that, and that's, as far as I'm aware, never been policy. And I do have, as you can see, I have subsequent channels because I'm on one, but I did actually start those as individual standalone channels, and they're not linked to my other one because I was relatively new to YouTube when I started them, and I didn't realise you could just link it. So it was kind of done as a standalone second channel and third channel. So I thought, right, okay, I will do my best to find out. So I spoke to YouTube, and I felt like a journalist trying to get at the truth when the politician wants to skirt around the answers and not really answer them and not be committed. So I would ask the same question in another way, and I'd get the same stock reply. And I asked that question again in another way, and I'd get the same stock reply, which just made me feel it was scripted. And so I asked them straight out, are there planned changes to the monetization policy? Will there be more than 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers? And the answer was, we've not heard of any changes. And so I said, I thought, I don't believe that. If there are changes, everybody knows about them at work. That's how it works. So I asked in a different way, and I got, we don't know of any changes. And so, I just said, well, in a different way, we don't know of any changes. We would be the first to know, but we don't know of any changes. So I asked then about this possibility that if you had a subsequent channel, and I don't think he had a clue what I was talking about. So I asked this in about 3 or 4 different ways, and the answer in the end was no. It makes no difference. Each channel has to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to be monetized. And I asked as many ways as I could whether there were changes coming to the monetization policy, because I actually had taken part in a survey some time ago where we were asked if we thought 4,000 watch hours was excessive and whether 1,000 subscribers was too many. And I can't imagine a single solitary person answering those questions said, oh no, it's not enough. Everybody will have said, yes, it's excessive and unfair to small channels. And I think that there are many small channels now that struggle to hit 4,000 watch hours in any case. So I thought that they would reduce it rather than increase it. But, looking into this, I've found that there were lots and lots of reports that smaller channels were going to find that adverts were placed on them, but they wouldn't earn any money out of them. The revenue would go firstly and foremost to YouTube itself, and the ad rates were going to be reduced. So I'd heard all these alarming things, and I was going to do this video yesterday, and I was going to put the transcript, which I probably still will do, in the description box, and also a page where you can go to and it explains the monetization policy, but it doesn't really explain whether there are changes to come or anything like that. It's just as it stands, what it is now. But I wish I had a definitive answer, but I just felt like I was getting fobbed off, or the runaround with YouTube on that matter. And if the person I was speaking to had not just given me the same stock reply to every time I asked her the question, maybe I wouldn't have felt that way. But it was almost like, this is our scripted reply and I have to just keep saying it over and over again. And that made me feel uneasy about it. And I have to say, I have 2 smaller channels, this being one of them, because there have been times when I really wanted to build up and make more videos, but as I said, the end of 2020 has been complete nightmare for me. I caught COVID, and my youngest son had a stroke. You know, lots and lots of awful things happened at the end of this year to stop me from doing that. But you know, I have wanted to build it up. So obviously the last thing I want is for YouTube to start putting ads on my videos where I earn nothing from it. You know, I just feel that I joined YouTube at a time when they'd imposed 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. You know, previous to that, people could get straight on there and not have that. And I was felt disadvantaged enough because I'd joined later on and had to jump through those hurdles. And I feel that those hurdles are pretty high. And I don't really want to jump higher. So I wanted to get to the truth, and I still will look into it. But that's all I know from now on, is that there are no changes happening now. The actual feeling that I got was that it's something they want to do, but they're not sure they're able to do it because they're not sure of the strength of feeling. And, you know, everybody's struggling because of COVID, because of the measures that have been put in place, the economy in our countries, etc. So I got the feeling it was, you know, we're not ruling it out, and it was something that they wanted to do, but who knows whether they'll get round to doing that. You know, they have put in other changes that have not been popular, so it is a possibility then. But the stock reply, the standard answer, every time I asked the question, was there are no changes planned at this time, and we would be the first to know if there were. So that's the truth. That's all I can tell you. So thank you for watching. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, because as I say, I want to build up this channel. There are some YouTube help videos on here. There's some out and about my local area videos, and a little COVID help one, lockdown hands, everything that is lifestyle related and YouTube related comes onto this channel. And there are links in the description box too to my other channels if you're interested in joining us. On my main channel, which is called Crochet Rocks, don't let the name put you off, I do live streams, and you're all welcome regardless. As long as you're polite and nice to everybody, you're more than welcome to join us. So if you want to subscribe over there, hit the notification bell and join us for a live stream, then you're more than welcome. And if you want to learn to crochet, then please go for it. So bye for now, and Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year. 1st of January today. So I hope it's a better one for us all. Bye for now.